Hello everybody, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are good. It's a brand new episode for you guys. We are here for you once again. Timmy, how you doing now?
Actually, I'm good. I'm actually feeling refreshed, and I'm feeling really, really nice, to be honest.
Let me just, he's just enjoying leave. He's not working, he's collecting money. Can you imagine? Is that not ritualism?
And another reason why I'm actually super happy is that December is coming. It's like a couple of weeks away, and it's literally my favorite month. And I just can't wait for December. Yeah?
Come on, December 2021, don't go, my brother.
Hey, where did we start the year? That it's already December. So, what have you been up to, really, man? You for work and everything?
I've just been there. I've been going up and down. I've been chilling. I've been relaxing as well. I've also been working as well. So it has been a little bit of this, a little bit of that for me. What about you?
Well, so, I was on leave, but since yesterday I've been like working all through, and I probably would be doing that all through the year, like till December as well, because I don't close for the year, literally. So I would probably be working, maybe barring Christmas and Boxing Day, I'll probably be working all through till next year.
Oh, wow.
Almost.
What is the colleagues? Money.
So we have another member of the gang is here.
Hello everyone. My name is Marvelous Akande. Hey. People call me Marv.
Nobody asked.
So yeah, we have a Marvelous is with us in the building, and then together we'll be talking about a very crucial topic when it comes to adulthood, which is work-life balance. Like, how do you balance your work and life? Because lately I've actually seen people like have burnout, like they burn out literally because they work too much and then they don't rest enough. You get so, and employers these days, they don't care. Right? Like, they literally don't care what you do. You just have to work and then be as productive as you can. So we want to talk about how you can actually balance these things, right?
Yeah. So I think for me, I try to kind of make work like a certain section and also make my things that are important to me another section. It's very difficult for those two things not to interface with one another. So I think, you just have to keep, you have to keep running it. Everybody mental is don't go. We just go. So maybe just manage them.
Right. Okay. So Marvelous, what do you do exactly? Like, what's your JD? We know what.
How do you make your money?
How do you make your money exactly?
I solve problems at Flutterwave.
Flutterwave.
This guy is big money, man.
Oh, please, come on.
So what kind of problems do you solve?
Business problems per se.
I beg.
Okay, we are handicap. In other words, you are collecting Flutterwave's money.
Yeah, I'm collecting Flutterwave's money.
So you hear that? It's collecting Flutterwave.
And I'm getting the value for it.
Which value?
I'm solving problems for them. Business problems.
Before you might be a handicap. So how do you balance work and, because see, Shay, one thing I've noticed about Marvelous here, in the middle of the night I'll be sleeping, and then I don't know if you've noticed it too, you'll just be hearing like football in the parlor. You go and meet Marvelous playing FIFA in the middle of the night.
Marvelous does like really random stuff like in the middle of the night. Marvelous probably doesn't sleep till like 5 a.m. Marvelous, do you think you have work-life balance? That's the first question.
I have a very good work-life balance. So, not until recently, I started playing games more because I was trying to use games to suppress some certain emotions that I was going through. Before that, I love playing games. I love playing games a lot. And that aside, I also love listening to music, watching funny things on the internet. Well, these days I've started praying more often. It helps edify my spirit.
For all the ladies that are looking for God-fearing men, Marvelous is here for you.
That aside, I also love going out. I remember I was one that brought up the habit of we guys are going out. I told them Shay, sometimes I said that boys will have to be going out at least once a month.
When you are working at Flutterwave, you'll be suggesting
you have enough money to go out at least once a month.
No.
Somebody like me now that
the thing there is that you shouldn't love your job more than you love yourself. You need to dedicate some time to yourself and actually just enjoy life.
But I will not love myself if I don't have money now.
If you don't have money, you can't love yourself now.
Love is what? The root of all evil.
But we have to have the money first now. Shay, what do you think?
Well, I understand. I understand. We need to have the money first, yeah. But again, just be very, very careful with the way, with balancing it. Okay, maybe for now, if you don't have enough money, try and at least still try and enjoy life small with small that you have.
Say problem is finish. Any money we I see now, the enjoyment.
Don't worry about my future.
But please be very, very diligent with your work. Very, very
so as we enjoy, make we work.
As they enjoy the work too.
So yeah, that's I think I actually gained like a thing there. Shay, how do you like to? I know you sleep. No. Apart from sleeping, like how do you? I know you work like, I don't know, 8 hours a day or something. I can't tell how. I think like basically you work like 8 hours a day, yeah.
Yeah.
But there are 24 hours in a day. I know you sleep like 16 hours, so that literally like makes up for the remaining.
Don't complete.
So how do you actually achieve your work-life balance? Yeah.
So I think one important thing is to be able to segment work. So for example, have like a schedule that you work with and box things into those like slots. So for example, now let's say I wake up 7 o'clock in the morning, which I don't.
Which you do.
You should kind of have you should have a plan, like this is what I'm going to do at this time and this time and this time. But I think so that way, when you are in the hours where you're not supposed to be working, you'll be able to focus fully on things that you do. Because there's nothing I hate more than people that claim to have work-life balance, but the time they're supposed to be enjoying, they're thinking about work. So I think one thing is the ability to be able to clock out of work is something that helps me a lot. Once I close my laptop or I say I'm done, that's it. I'm not thinking about work. So it allows me to enjoy the other things that I want to do, how I want to enjoy myself, basically.
So one way or the other, you're telling me that I don't have work-life balance because I usually think of work when I'm not working, right?
Exactly.
No, say it to your chest. Just talk to me direct. Don't go through the corners.
I'm a very nice person. I'll package it well for you.
Okay. Well, that's actually late too as well. But you know, there are some times where you probably have sprints or like things you need to do. Like because I know that there will be some times that we'll probably like be busy all through like the week. We won't even have time to do any other thing apart from work, right? So, Marvelous, how do you actually cope in those times when you have like a whole lot of things to do at once, and then there's literally like no time to rest or to do other stuff?
Well, for me, yeah. I mean, I remember sometimes. I think that was like 3 months ago. We were having a lot of sprints, a lot of night sprint and all of that. But one thing I used to do here was that after the sprint during the weekend, I would come home, I would sleep. Then once I wake up, is that I go and watch a movie. I just want to go somewhere and just go and do something very, very random. Like just spend some time with people and then with myself, and I just enjoy the fact that I'm actually still alive. Not that I will now get back to work and then start. No, I beg.
So I think I actually want to make reference to that. So you mentioned about working like long hours. I think another thing that makes it a little bit easier for me is I actually kind of enjoy what I do. So sometimes it doesn't necessarily feel too much like work. So the moment it starts to feel like very, very stressful, then that means I'm actually overworking myself. But working like 6 to 8 hours every day feels like pretty much normal to me. So that way, I feel like I'm able to kind of balance things off, and I'm able to kind of commit to different things that I want to do.
Yeah, that's true. I actually feel you, because when you're doing what you love, you get like, it doesn't really feel like work at some point, except if you have like maybe sprints and then you have like a lot of stuff that you have to do and you literally can't get time off. That's when you actually like start feeling that.
Another important thing for me is I cannot kill myself because of anybody. Please.
Exactly.
My dad is company. Thank God I'm not working at Softcom or whatever, so nobody can come for my head now. Once I'm tired, please, we'll see tomorrow.
Exactly. You know. Was it last week? I was actually battling with something. I was supposed to be on leave, right? See, but then like we have some other stuff we do apart from work here, and I was battling with something, and I was speaking with Afiz, and Afiz said, "Whoa, better go and close your laptop and go and sleep. Better close your laptop and go and sleep."
Sometimes
you came outside.
Sometimes, yeah. Like once you're actually approaching burnout, yeah. The best thing for you to do is to actually like try and get more sleeps, try and enjoy life more. But to avoid even reaching that stage, like we should actually learn to actually be very, very spontaneous. Be very, very spontaneous in the way you live life. Try new things.
I said I had a question I wanted to ask you guys.
Oh, okay.
So have you like ever experienced like burnout? So like how do you think it happened, and what are some of the things that you would say helped you come out of it, or you would advise for somebody to kind of use to come out of burnout?
Well, I've experienced burnout before.
You now, Softcom, Flutterwave.
Well, I actually experienced burnout when I was at Softcom. I experienced burnout, because I mean it was a lot of work.
I'm not working for Softcom in that case, please.
Well, regardless of the company you're working for, if you start sensing that you're actually like having a burnout or something, just like you said, if you haven't used up your whole leave, you can now take some time off work.
Yeah.
And then come up with something very, very spontaneous, something that lifts up your, like something that just helps uplift your soul. I mean, like something that helps you feel alive again, and then your energy and everything, like everything comes back.
That's true.
Because different thing works for different people.
Right.
Different thing works for different people. For me now, I'm trying to get back to playing football. Also, if playing football does not, I mean, if it takes too much energy for me, I would also advise you don't do that. Maybe you just try and do something. Maybe go to the beach, go to a resort, and just live your life and just enjoy your life.
Marvelous, with which moon now? You are asking that we should be spontaneous, and so let's say somebody now making minimum wage, and we know in Nigeria minimum wage is actually close to nothing.
Exactly.
How do you think I can maintain? How can my mental health be updated with that kind of small money?
Spend more time loving people.
So did you hear that?
I don't even love myself.
No, see, it's like a reverse energy. Yeah. So this is the way it works. You are burnt out there, like you don't have that much energy in you again. Do you know how happy? Do you know how happy people are like when you do something heartfelt for them, like when you give them or you just spend time laughing with your guys, and then you guys don't have money, you don't have money, but then
yes,
you guys can just buy suya.
That's true.
You guys can just do suya, like buy suya and just come up with something very spontaneous.
And you watch ball or something.
Oh, exactly. Or you watch ball. Just do something very, you don't need to have all the money in the world before you actually like learn to be spontaneous. Try and make the best use of the minimum that you have at hand. And try and use it with people, like just people that make you laugh, people that make you feel alive. Just do that with them, and trust me, like the burnout or whatever it is that you call it, out of.
So Shay, whenever you're feeling burnt out, buy us suya. Let us eat. Did you hear now?
You go tell me anything I will do to burn out.
And also, I would also advise go and get a girlfriend.
Kiwi.
A girlfriend.
Shay, you are in the mud.
I actually think getting a girlfriend will make me closer to being burnt out, because that means
that's the question I want to ask.
This is the thing.
Someone in a relationship, and someone not in a relationship. Come on, Shay, look at us. Come on, sit.
So someone in a relationship, if you and your girlfriend, if you guys have similar hobbies, maybe she likes playing video games or something, if she really loves you, she would then say you need to actually like make time. And I like spend more time with this guy now that he's burnt out.
So if my girlfriend is spending time with me, I won't be burnt out.
See, in as much as she's not stressing your life, in as much as she's
but
not,
women are always going to stress you.
I used to love, and then maybe you now spend quality time in a long time.
Okay.
What's the question?
I think relationships are always going to take a toll out of you, because you have to be responsible for this other person that is like your
right.
So you have your own problems. Let me
the thing,
you have your own problems, you have your own things you're trying to fix, then you now add another entire human being into it. Then I mean, relationships are not always easy. It might be a little bit sloppy at the beginning, like, so that's another stress on its own. So why do you think that is going to help the situation?
So this is why I think that is going to help. Your girlfriend or your boyfriend should not always be responsible for your happiness.
Why am I getting them if they're not be responsible for my happiness?
No. So then you do not love them unconditionally. If you are giving them that kind of
power now.
Marvelous is doctor of love.
So if you give someone, like if you give a guy or a girl whatsoever, if you give them that whole responsibility, then ready to actually like get disappointed a lot of time. I'm telling you, and then you get mad at them for not doing this, for not doing that, and all of that. I needed it the most during this, during that, blah blah blah, and all of that.
No, being a fine girlfriend.
No, it is not always in their responsibility to make you happy. There will be times that they themselves will be going through a lot of stuff, and then if you are going through a lot of stuff too, so what do you now want to do? One of the most interesting things that I came across recently is that you can't give a love that you do not have. So if you don't even know how to love yourself properly, can't actually like learn how to actually like love someone else properly.
So Shay, what did you get from that? What did you actually get?
You have to learn to be very, very responsible for yourself.
You know.
No, see, the bottom line is that you have to learn to be responsible for yourself for anything that it is that you go through. You asking them to chill out with them or play games with them should actually come up as a favor and not a responsibility.
Which kind of favor be that one?
Seriously, that's the way it was.
Marvelous, I don't know, Sha. It's like I don't get you. To be honest. Like,
what I'm saying here is that because if like to help you avoid heartbreak or whatsoever, that's the reason why I would actually just
let's talk about that. The whole so do you think heartbreaks can affect your work-life balance or can affect your mental
your productivity?
Do you think it's a risk that is worth taking? Because the street of Lagos is crazy.
Exactly, right? Right. And imagine coping with work like for people that have demanding. For example, now, okay, take like I'll say us. For example, we work from home, literally, so we might actually have like a little bit of comfort. Let me use that word compared to someone that has to wake up by 5 a.m. Everyone knows how Lagos is. You are going to Lekki from Ikorodu. You just know that you have to wake up like 4:30.
People could always collect 3 bullets.
You have to wake up at 4:30 and then you're out of the house, heading out. If you're unlucky and you're not taking the waterways or you're not taking boats, you're taking like a bus or something or a car, you need like 3 hours legit in the morning, you're in traffic. Coming back home, another 3 hours again, that's like 6 hours of your day in traffic, in Lagos traffic. And then you have like a woman or like the woman in your life that you still have to like maybe take time to talk to, and then you all have conversations and stuff like that. That person is already tired. He's already burnt out. I mean, she cannot feel. Now the girl will not be saying, you left me since morning, you did not call me, you did not. So Baba is tired now.
So that's the problem. That's the problem with Nigerian girls.
He's taking.
I'm very, very sorry.
Are you dating a white person?
Well, I'm not dating a white person. But then Enola would never come up with such
Marvelous is the after Tega, maybe before Tega. Marvelous is the most loyal boyfriend I've seen in my life.
Yeah, because I mean I have a lot of love in it. See, bottom line is that it is nobody's responsibility to make you happy. Yes, you have a girlfriend now, but don't let it come up as a responsibility. She most of the things she does for you is to appreciate you in her life, and not that that she's bearing that whole responsibility as a cap that I'm not responsible for this guy's happiness. She's actually going to like disappoint so many times, and before you know, you will actually get heartbroken. Like you have to be shattered.
Please, I'm a very soft guy. I don't want somebody that will break my heart.
Maybe you go tell us what you go do.
So that's the reason why you best advise most people here that before you actually like start dating someone, just make sure that the both of these values and all of that like things that it aligns.
So in the long run now, you're saying like being in a relationship helps productivity.
It helps productivity
and helps you manage work-life balance.
Yes,
I actually think so. So I think what Marvel is trying to say is like, imagine you've had a very long day now and everything is rotating to your work. Then you have like a partner, let's say your husband, your side guy, whatever it is, that you can always go and talk to and just fall in their arms and just talk about stuff with them and everything is relaxed. Even though the problems might not solve, but at least you have somebody like that.
Exactly. When you're writing code and the thing is not working.
Exactly. It's even a thing of joy. See, when you're with a dramatic girlfriend, she knows that she is busy. I mean, like she is tired, and instead of her to just leave you alone, she will just come and pounce on you.
She pouncing on you. Who's pouncing on you?
I like the sound of that. Okay.
she would come and pounce on you and then, just make you just feel like, you're not alone. And just do random stuff that just makes you happy. Those kind of vibes that actually helps like generate happiness again, because you love this girl so much. And because she's even great fun with you.
I say it can be girl or girls, so that your happiness will be plenty.
Yes, that's true. If one girl brings 50 happiness, another girl brings 50 happiness, that's 100.
That's your.
That's 100.
That's left to you to determine. But then don't forget that the happiness would also be tampered with the fact that there will be a lot of guilt that If this one catch me,
Nobody will catch me.
Nobody will catch me. Nobody will do the
Truthfully, like if you're actually in a very, very long relationship, it actually helps burnout.
So did you people hear?
So your relationship helped you while going through your burnout, right?
Well, during that period, yeah, because she's not really the outgoing type, yeah. She's not really the type that actually like goes out and then.
She's my type. Marvelous, where is just give me?
Sorry, what do you think? So like she's not really the type of person that actually goes out and then does all of that. But then she actually took the time. If you remember the day she came one weekend, I actually went out.
She always comes like every weekend.
Yeah, she used to come every weekend. So I mean, she actually helped. We had our differences, yeah, but then she actually still helped.
People like us that we are not in a loving relationship. So how can our happiness be found?
Happiness. Go to different places, like live life, just enjoy life.
Don't tell me to enjoy life. This place.
Go to different places, like explore new
different places now. So in other words, the few tips I can get from this talk today now. Number one, be spontaneous. Number two, go and find girlfriend. Okay, well now I want to ask you a question. Like now December is coming, Che. So now that you have like lots of events coming up in December, and you probably might have a lot of work to do because most people want to like finish up round of the year. Sure. How do we now manage having lots of social events and having lots of work at the same time? Or Shay, what do you think we can actually do in that situation to manage lots of work and then lots of social outings?
Learn to
just resign from your work. Just resign from your work and enjoy the December. So I also want to ask now. So you mentioned we should be spontaneous. So Mr. Marvelous and Mr. Timmy. So what's that thing that you think you will do next? What spontaneous thing that you want to try next, or you think you will try next?
Okay. So for doing spontaneous things, well, for me, like again, go out, go to lounge.
We have always been going out now.
I'm coming now.
But you've done all those stuff.
Yeah, we've done that, but then we should do it more often. Well, there are more, like again, the more you keep having money in life, the more ideas would always come. You can also go kayaking, like or maybe even travel to another state in your country. Travel to another state in your country.
Or Buducati Ranch.
Exactly, those kind of very, very nice things.
Yeah, I like that one. That's the sensible thing you're saying.
That would Buducati Ranch. But yeah, that makes sense. December is coming. Obviously, there'll be like lots of plans for people that want to, have fun and do stuff. So,
tell me
what about me? Marvelous has said all the things I'm going to do now. What else do you want us to do? I don't know. Like Marvelous said, just go out like a lot more, have friends over like a lot more. I think we've actually like spent like a whole lot of time here. But before we go, Marvelous, we used to have something for our listeners, yeah? Okay. So what exactly do you have for them? You get like how can they literally be more productive and at the same time enjoy their life more?
Again, learn to be spontaneous. Stop being rigid about life. Have an open mind towards life.
Okay, I think this is where we'll be drawing the curtains for today. Thank you very much for sticking with us for yet another episode of In the Middle. So we have other episodes out there, literally really, really amazing episodes. If you have not listened to them, you can just go and check our catalog and then you can just listen to them. Also, don't forget to follow and share with your friends. Thank you very much for listening. Do have a lovely week. Do have a productive day and enjoy the rest of the year.